Now we're up to the light heavyweights, and in the red corner, the 81 kilogram division, it's Mark Wilson of Tasmania. And Mark Wilson is 24 years of age. He's had 23 senior contests for 15 wins. His opponent is his namesake Wilson, Bob Wilson from Queensland. He's also 24 years of age, and he's had only 8 senior contests for 7 wins. The referee is Mr. John Davies from Victoria. Australia's leading referee, I suppose we could say, because he was the only one of the Australian referees to go to the Olympic Games in Los Angeles this year. Round 1 of the light heavyweight division, Mark Wilson of Tasmania in the green and Bob Wilson of Queensland. This is going to be awkward. It's going to be Mark and Bob for the Tasmanian and the Queenslander.
Queenslander Bob Wilson scored a 1-round KO in his fight leading up to tonight, and he showed that he can punch with the right hand, so it's going to be very interesting.
Yes, that knockout win was over Scott Glover of New South Wales, whereas Mark Wilson of Tasmania in his semi-final defeated Kevin Bracken of Victoria. The Queenslander certainly hits very hard, and he has a slight height and reach advantage over his Tasmanian opponent. He hits hard with that left hand, Jeff. It's a very strong left lead that he's got.
Yeah, very tough boy too, Bob. They seem to always breed him pretty tough up in Queensland.
Bob Wilson of Queensland in the red. Mark Wilson of Tasmania, both 24 years of age. Mark Wilson has been twice middleweight champion of Tasmania and twice light heavyweight champion of Tasmania. Whereas Bob Wilson won the light heavyweight championship of Queensland for the first time this year. Wilson there, Bob Wilson of Queensland, trying to score to the body in that clinch. Got a nice left through again. And the Tasmanian goes to the body. Just as well that right hand missed.
Showing plenty of aggression, the Tasmanian now. He's started off very slow, but he's starting to step it up. He's got to stay in close to Bob and nullify that right hand of his.
A couple of punches there from the Queenslander made his opponent back off. And now smother up. And that's the bell for the end of round 1.
Good opening round for Bob Wilson of Queensland.
Round 3 now, the third and final round of the light heavyweight contest. Mark Wilson of Tasmania in the green against Bob Wilson of Queensland. And it's pretty even so far. I'd give the points of the first round narrowly to Bob Wilson of Queensland, the points of the second round narrowly to the Tasmanian. Jeff?
Yeah, same thing here, John, but I feel with this round, both of them have just got to give it everything.
Well, they both hit very, very hard. Both are extremely dangerous. Quite a lot of infighting continuing in this contest. Queensland are trying to go to the body.
It's the survival of the fittest at the moment. Both boys staying in close, trying to out-hustle each other.
The referee wants both boxers to keep their heads up. Good left and right combination there from the Tasmanian, or another left to the side of the head. Very rugged contest between these two big boys, the light heavyweights. Mark Wilson of Tasmania in the green, Bob Wilson of Queensland in the red, and a caution against both boxers for pushing from referee John Davies. There's not nearly as much sting in that left hand now of Bob Wilson of Queensland. Caution again against the Queenslander for ducking the head low.
Both boys very tired, but both boys know that the last round is going to swing the decision.
Yes, and the Tasmanian has been staggered by a couple of good right hands from the Queenslander. And now the Tasmanian comes back. Left and right combination. And the referee applying the standing count on the Queenslander. A couple of good left and right combinations from the Tasmanian. Staggered the Queenslander. And the crowd urging both boxers on now. A very good contest indeed. Very even.
Tasmania, of course, looking for their first champion of tonight's fights.
Well, we're not far from the end of the contest. There's the bell, in fact. And what a good contest. The light heavyweight final. Mark Wilson of Tasmania, Bob Wilson of Queensland.
There's the determination on the Tasmanian's face.
Yes, very, very determined indeed. And after landing those left and right combinations, two of them, the referee applied the standing count. That's on the Queenslander. There's a good left. Another left and a right by the Tasmanian. Another left and right, and the referee steps in and applies the standing count. And here's the decision coming up after what has been a very close contest.
Gentlemen, and the 1984 Australian Senior Light Heavyweight Champion from the blue corner.
And the Queenslander has got it. Bob Wilson of Queensland is the light heavyweight champion of Australia.